Hi, Mr. Arcade here, and I'm looking at Khan Academy's Solve Sinusoidal Equations basic assignment, and we're going to look at this one example in this video. And in this example, we're going to solve an equation in the interval from 3 pi halves to 9 pi halves. Our answer should be in radians, and we're going to round our choices to the nearest hundredth. They give us that the sine of x is equal to 0.65. So what I'm going to first start off by doing is taking the inverse sine, making sure my calculator is in radians, of 0.65. Okay, and let's go scroll down and get out the calculator. So I'm going to have to turn off the writing to show the calculator. Now I can bring it back. Okay, so we're in radians, we're going to do inverse sine of 0.65. Hit enter. Okay, and that's going to give us 0.71. Okay, now if we look, we're not going to see 0.71. And why is that? Well, we're in this interval from 3 pi halves to 9 pi halves. So if we look at our unit circle, or if we think about our quadrants rather, so we got the x-axis here, got a y-axis here. Okay, up at here we have about pi half radians, so that's 1.57. So 0.71 is going to be a little less than half of that. Let's say the angle somewhere like here. If we want to call our angle theta. Okay, that angle is there. Okay, 3 pi halves is, well, we have pi here. Over there. And then 3 pi halves here. And 2 pi and so on. Okay, so it's not letting us go and get this first angle because it's not between, we're going around here and we're not starting looking for answers until we get to 3 pi halves. So we're going to look at the second time we come around. So we're going to have to do this 0.71 plus 2 pi, which 2 pi rounded to the nearest hundredth is 6.28. So we have for one of our answers 0.71 times 6.28. All right, and that's basically, we go 2 pi around. So now we've gone past 3 pi halves. See, we went past it there. And now we're up to this angle. It's still under 9 pi halves. And we got to, while we're at it, figure out what the upper limit is. So I'm going to do 9 times pi and then divide that by 2. And that's going to be 4.1 roughly is going to be upper limit. So we'll write that over here. 14.1 is our upper limit. So we have to stop there. We'll just say stop. At 14.1. Okay. So let's do 0.71 plus 6.28. That's 6.99. Okay. Room. Okay, we'll choose this answer. Good. Now we want to do 6.99 plus 2 pi. Let's calculator again. So now we want to add that to 6.28 and 13.27, so we're still under 14.1. Okay. So they round it, 2.8. Yeah, they rounded it to 2.8, but okay. So we've got those two solutions. So we might think if we add 6.28 again, we go above 14.1. So we can't do that. So we might think we've got all the solutions, but we don't. Because remember this angle here, let's call that phi, that's going to have the same sine value because the hypotenuse is going to be the same, and the opposite side, which is your y value, is going to be the same. So to figure out what that value is, we have to take this 0.71 and subtract it from pi to get what we need to add the 2 pi to. Okay, so I'm going to take 3.14 and I'm going to subtract 0.71. This isn't going to be one of our potential solutions because it's going to be less than 3 pi halves. But let's bring back the calculator. Okay, so we're going to do 3.14, but we can add 2 pi to this. Okay, so we get 2.43. Okay, now again, 2.43 is right here. It's less than 3 pi halves, but if I add the 2 pi, I'm going to go past the 3 pi halves and then go back to here. Okay, so that'll be within the 3 pi halves and less than 9 pi halves. So let's do that. So I'm going to do 2.43 plus 6.28. Okay. No, I had 2.43 there, but anyways, 2.43 plus 6.28 is going to give me 8.71. And I see that solution, so I want that one. All right, now we could try and go, now that we've gone around once, we could try and go around another time. And we'll have to see, are we less than 9 pi halves? And well, let's just add the 6.28. And we are not. We're above it. So we went, if we go to 9 pi halves, really, we go 2 pi halves, that's basically the same as 4 pi halves. And we go up to 4 pi, which is 8 pi halves, 9 pi halves, and we've gone past it. Okay. So we've only got 3 potential solutions for this one. I know this video is a little complicated, but thank you for watching. If you want to review it to figure out what I did and I went a little too fast, you can always pause and rewind and go back. If you have questions, leave comments in the comments below. Otherwise, thank you for watching and have a great day.